Hello everyone, Zane here and welcome back to my channel. Hope you're having a great day so far. So in this video I'm going to show you guys my top 10 items to sell in Shadowbringers to make and kill. This was supposed to be a top 5 video, but there's too many items on this list to consolidate it into a top 5. And of course we have a couple of honorable mentions. So I'm going to be doing guild videos a little bit differently this expansion. Instead of going through all the hits on my server, I'm just going to be going over the sales history and explaining what the items are, to what recipes, and explaining why they're important. Alright, so the very first thing on this list is going to be Robe Lettuce. This is a white script item, and you're going to have to choose between either getting materia or gil. Of course, if you have materia stocked up, you basically just go ahead and make gil off of these items. The first thing is going to be Robe Lettuce. It's used in 2 recipes, Potato Salad and Robe Lettuce Salad. Potato Salad is a crit, vitality, and skill speed boost food, great for melee DPS, and Robe Lettuce has a determination, vitality, and crit, good for your healers, because I know how much scholars love critting with their shields. So these are the 2 items that Robe Lettuce are tied to. So let's look up Robe Lettuce real quick. So we have 27 hits. As you can see, they're pretty expensive. And as we go over to our sales history, as you can see, they have been selling great for the past 2 days. They do seem to be selling around 5,000 to 6,000. And of course, normal quality over high quality, because it's easy to make these 2-star items high quality from normal quality materials. Plus, they're cheaper. Next is the Criollo beans. Is also a white script item. As you can see, we only have 6 hits on mine. And because there's not that many on the market board, the sales history shows not too many have been selling because people haven't put them on the market board. But as you can see, they have a pretty decent range. As you can see, they were pretty cheap and then they got expensive because that's all there were left. Those beans are tied to 2 recipes as well. We have the Tort here and then the Rusk. The Rusk has a crit, vitality, and spell speed boost, perfect for those black mages who like to hit hard. And then the Tort here has spell speed, vitality, and critical on direct hit. As of right now, direct hit is better than critical hit right at the point, because it outscales critical hit right now. Alright, so the next thing on this list is the ovum wool. Now the reason why these are expensive because all the items you're going to be making with them, and that's pretty much a lot of recipes. You do have a yellow, I think yellow script item. I think it's up right now on mine. Yeah, the ovum skirt of healing. As you can see, you can get 314 yellow scripts. Alright, that's why they're going to be so expensive. And also, you're needing 3 yarns to make 1 wool, which I believe they're going to be making Weaver a little bit easier in the next patch, because I think they're going to be reducing the items needed to make stuff like this. Because right now it takes 3 yarns to make 1 wool, which is very annoying. So we got 46 hits on my server. As you can see in the sales history, they are ranging from 11,000 to 15,000. Of course, low quality over high quality, because you really don't need high quality materials to make the items. Alright? And as you can see, they've been selling great for the past 2 days. Next is going to be the Dwarven Cotton. Now the cotton is used, of course, to making the level 70 crafter set. as well as in 2-star recipes. So we're going to have 11 hits on my server. But as you can see, they have been selling great for the past 2 days. High quality, over normal quality for this one, because if you're using a script here, you're going to be needing high quality materials to make the 2-star recipes. And yeah, they've been ranging from 7,000 up to 11,000, it seems, which is pretty nice. And the next thing is, of course, the Dwarven Mithril Ingots. You got 40 hits on my server. It seems high quality is selling normal quality. Again, I believe they're also used in 2-star recipes. Also by making the tools for your crafters as well. So if we look in, as you can see here, you're needing a lot of ingots to make the main hand tools and offhand tools. And of course, go and show the Dwarven Con as well. As you can see, there's a lot of them we need for the endgame recipes, and the see a couple here need Dwarven. That's just for Weaver. If we go to Leatherworker, there's a couple that needs them. Armor. There's a couple that needs them. So that's why those are very expensive, especially if you're making tools for Grand Company seals as well, because the Grand Company will actually be needing all the Dwarven main hand tools. Next is the Lignum Lumber. The most important thing that these are used for is white script farming for Carpenter. Got 31 hits on my server. As you can see, the sales history, they've been selling quite decent. High quality and normal quality are at equal. Normal quality seems to be around the 3,000 to 4,000 mark. And I believe I have them. Okay, the grinding wheel is not starred, but as you can see, they're used for the spinning wheel, the necklace, and of course the... I already said the grinding wheel and the spinning wheel, but yeah, there's for script farming as well, and you're needing like 3 lumbers just to make 1 tool. I don't know if they're in the 2-star recipes. Let me just double check. No, it's basically just for script farming, and of course tool making as well. Next is the refined natron. These are to make the ovum wool, or the yarn anyway. So as you can see, they've been selling pretty decently for the past, yesterday anyway. And they're used for making the wools. You only need 1 to make them, and of course normal quality over high quality, of course. Definitely around the 2,000 mark seems to be the best ones. And again, let me just show you real quick. Right here, you just need 1. Alright, next is the Sea Swallow Leather. This is, of course, to make the crafting set. As you can see here, high quality seems to be dominating over normal quality, and they've been selling pretty decently for the past 2 days. So definitely sell them high quality for on my server. And let's just take a look at Leatherworker, because that's mostly where they are. As you can see, the crafting and gathering set needs at least 2 each. Let's see if there are in master recipes. Doesn't seem to be anything in there. Nothing in goldsmith. Let's check armor. And let's check Weaver. No, it's just for making the crafting stuff. Very, very useful if you're trying to do Grand Company seals as well, because they also be needing the Leatherworker. If you want to pass in your Leatherworker for Grand Company seals. And next is going to be the Onyx. Cannot make the 2-star tools or weapons without Onyx. 11 hits on my server. And as you can see, high quality over normal quality, of course, especially if you're using script gear. 13,000 to 15,000, I would say, is the good point of selling them at. They've been selling great over the past 2 days. And of course, let me show you. As you can see here, they need, almost all of them need at least 1 Onyx. And Alchemist for the books. Don't need them. So basically, Carpenter and Blacksmith needs them. And the last is going to be Prism Stone. The reason why I say Prism Stone over the other items is because most people, especially raiders for Savage, will most likely buy or make the accessories over the left side gear. Because most people's left side gear, they would choose the best in slot for their needs. That's why it's best to focus on the Prism Stone. So as you can see here, sales history, they've been doing perfectly well. Normal quality over high quality, it seems, but around the 3,000 mark is where they are selling the best. So between 2,000 and 3,000 a piece, and you're needing about 4 stones just to make 1 prism ingot. Alright, so that is basically my top 10 items. Now we'll be going into the honorable mentions. These ones are honorable mentions because I believe that these are better used for crafting than selling by themselves. But if you're not a crafter, and you are a gatherer or just battle class only, then these are best selling for Gil on their own. Alright, so the first one is going to be the Scuro Glow Aether Sands. These are in making the 2-star tinctures as well as grade 1s. These are for gatherers, so if you're not a crafter, feel free to sell them. If you are just gathering, definitely sell them high quality over normal quality, because again, if you're using script gear, you're going to be needing high quality materials. So again, it seems around 5,000 and 4,000 seems to be where they're selling the best, and they of course been flying off the shelves all day this morning, and I can assume they've been selling great over the past 2 days as well. And as you can see here, tinctures need to scroll, and you need 3. So selling them at a lot at one time is a good idea as well. And even though I don't really have to show you, but the Prism Stone is only for the prismatic ingots. Right. Next is the other Aether Sands, Age Flow, Age Deep, and I forgot what the other one was. Age Deep, Age Wood, Age Flow. These ones are for the alcahests. So let's quickly burn through these. As you can see, for these ones, they've been selling good for the past 2 days. 6,000 to 8,000 seems to be the price range, and seems to be normal quality over high quality. Age Wood seems to be in the same boat, but I think they're a little bit cheaper. Yeah, they're a little bit cheaper. So the price range is decently in the 5,000s, and they've been selling great for the past 2 days. Age Flow, of course, going to be expensive because fishing is more of like a taste. I would say between 17 and 19,000 be selling great, and high quality over normal quality, of course, for all the sands. And they've been selling decently for the past 2 days. people actually have to level their fishers. That's why they're pretty expensive. Next is going to be the Gosha tomes. And we're going to be doing the alchemics, because you're going to be doing these for the alkahest and the tinctures. So they've been flying out the shelves by one person all this morning, but pretty much sure they'll be selling great for the past 2 days. It seems to be between 3 and 3,500. I think it's 2 for alkahest and 1 for the tinctures. And the other is going to be the Calicotherium skin. You actually need 4 of these just for 1 leather, which is stupid. Because I think in the real world you don't need 4 skins just to make 1 leather. But yeah, these I would definitely recommend the skins. As you can see, we have 100 hits on my server, so they have been selling great for the past few days, including early this morning. The price range, I would say 22 to 33,000. And basically that is going to be it for my honorable mentions. So guys, that is my top 10 items to sell in Shadowbringers to make some gil. And I almost forgot to show you guys for the alchemics. As you can see, you need 2 for the alkahest, 1 for the tinctures, 3 skrog for the tinctures, 3 sands for the alkahest, so it's best to sell the sands in bulk. Leatherworker, here's the calico leather, you need 4 just to make 1. So guys, that's pretty much going to be it for this video. Thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to leave a like if you found this useful. Any comments, questions, and or concerns, please put them in the comment section down below. I'd be more than happy to help you guys out with any questions you might have. And of course, don't forget to subscribe to my channel if you're new for more Final Fantasy XIV Shadowbringers content. And as a reminder, make sure you hit that notification bell next to my subscribe button. This way you guys will never miss an upload. And don't forget to follow me on all social media at Zane Lionheart on Twitter and Facebook. So until next time guys, may you ever walk in the glorious light of Lord Bahamut. Take care guys.